My name is Brendan Dagg and I am the VP of Product at Rhinogram, and we are a patient engagement platform. So our clients are medical offices that are using the Rhinogram platform for their internal collaboration and external communication with their patients. So all of the tools that they need to help to engage their patients and obviously provide the care that the patients need and demand in today's environment, that's what Rhinogram is here for. A very straightforward example would be we are taking the office phone number for a particular practice and we are converting that into a textable number, and then from a patient's perspective, they are able to then utilize that number to message their practice in the same way that they would their friends and family. So if they have a question, if they want to send them in an image, if they need to fill in a form or sign anything, they can do all of that via messaging rather than having to pick up the phone or to do things synchronously, which isn't very convenient on the patient side and is not very efficient on the practice side as well. So that would just be a small example of how our patients and our clients are utilizing Rhinogram. Yes, absolutely. I would say that is one of the number one things that we hear when we are speaking with our clients and the prospects in the market. It's how can you help us to consolidate tools so that the experience we provide for our patients is a consistent one and a barrier-free one, but on the staff side to make sure that they're not having to jump back between one tool for appointment reminders and another tool for their reputation management and another tool to fill in forms and sign them, etc. So really helping to make sure that on the patient side they know that anytime I need to reach out, it's that one phone number, the same phone number that maybe I used to call and be on hold in the past. Now I can send a text message, and on the practice side, anytime they want to initiate a virtual visit, have a form signed, appointment reminder information, just general conversations back and forth, questions about a bill, making sure a bill gets paid, all of that is happening through the one phone number and on our side through that one platform. So that's really one of the big value propositions of the Rhinogram platform. Again, in the last 18 months, a lot of workflows have changed, and we reacted to what we were hearing in the market to basically add forms and eSignature into our platform. So a simple example would be, let's say, a COVID waiver form that may need to be filled in advance of an appointment, or if you wanted to get somebody's health history. So we all know patients don't want to sit in a waiting room filling in a paper form for 15 minutes before their appointment. So what this allows us to do is to send forms via text message out to patients. On the patient side, they are receiving a text, they're clicking a link, they're filling in a form from their phone on their own time at their own convenience, and they're sending that back into the Rhinogram system, and all of that is loaded on the patient's profile, and if we ever need to then send that into the EHR, we can also do that as well. So from a patient's point of view, it is really keeping that convenience at the center of everything that we do. So for instance, to fill in that form, they don't have to go and download some app. They don't have to log in or remember a password elsewhere, and that we find is really vital to making sure that actually tasks get completed and that we get a lot of engagement with our patients, as opposed to them just stopping the process somewhere because there was a barrier thrown up in their way before they could just fill in that form or sign that form, for instance. So has been we have received really great feedback around our eForms and our signature capabilities. Here at MGMA as well, just listening to a lot of the speakers that have been speaking, and also the various conversations that we are having here as well. We hear a lot about staff burnout and how we can help make the experience of being a care provider just a more efficient one. So what we are working towards is automating a lot of the workflows that are repetitive and that are occurring on, let's say, a daily basis, and making sure that within the Rhinogram platform that we are providing an opportunity to automate those in a way that is still going to be convenient and still going to be personalized on the patient side, but it is saving the staff a lot of time that right now they have to do these manual repetitive tasks. So for sure that's a direction that Rhinogram has already started to move in that direction, and we see that being another key value proposition of our product going forward. Our website is rhinogram.com, and when you go onto rhinogram.com you can request a demo, you can see lots of really interesting case studies, you can learn more about the features and the products that we have, and then you can also understand how other organizations in a variety of different from a variety of different backgrounds are using Rhinogram. So rhinogram.com is definitely the best place to go to start your journey.